Hey guys, today I got a special deck profile for you. I want to get my spirits playable again. It was one of my original videos. I got one of my highest amount of views. I really like the deck. It's been about, I think, a couple of months since I've tweaked it. It's one of my favorite decks. I've always really liked it. And now that we have the Star Seraphs, I figured I'd revisit it. Problem was, Star Seraphs are... they're fairies, so it makes sense. It works with the deck. You can use, like... all the fairy support as well as like Christia and things, and that works pretty good. Problem was I didn't like the way it ran, so I was like, that sucks. And then I discovered Clownblade. A very really awesome self-reliant rank 4 engine. It's very simple. It plays like 1, maybe 2 rank 4s every turn. That's it. That's all it does. So do spirits. I call this deck Spirit Blade. Alright guys, let's get started. First off, we got the Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. This is one of my favorite all-time cards. It's still really good. And we play a lot of lights, we play a lot of darks, so let's go. Next up I got Yaksha. Basically, he's a 1900 beat stick, level 4, and he bounces a spell or trap when he hits the field. We got 2 Assault Hailberd. Basically, this lets you play rank 4s, and it also searches Thousand Blades. Next up, we got Enter Mage Trick Clown. This thing is the greatest. When it's sent to the graveyard any fashion, including being detached from a rank 4, you can special summon it with 0/0 and take 1000 damage. Basically, it's the most recursive piece of rank 4 material we have, really. Next up, a little secret tech here. Blackwing Zephros the Elite. He can bounce your Fiendish chains. Oh boy, is it stupid. Very good. And he gives you something to send out of your deck with Laval Chain. Next up is Rasetsu. Basically, he does the same thing as Yaksha, but he bounces a monster. You can't special summon the turn you use him, unlike Yaksha, but he gets you out of Genlock. He's very good. I really like him. Next up is 2 Goblindberg, ROTA target, basically lets you rank 4. Heroic Challenger Thousand Blades, whenever you take damage, this thing can special summon itself from the graveyard. Notice, Trick Clown, you take 1000 damage when it special summons itself. So, detached from Laval Chain, this thing gets sent to the graveyard, activates its own effect, summons itself, you take burn damage, this guy in the graveyard activates and summons himself, and you have now this, and this on the field, and you can make another rank 4. Next up we got Izanami. She's a spirit. Basically you can pitch a spirit to the graveyard to get one back from the graveyard to your hand. You pitch Nikitama, get the other Nikitama in the graveyard, you get to draw a card. It's really kind of nice. This is really great when you don't have another play and you just want to draw cards. 3 Kagetokage, searchable by King of the Feral Imps, basically turns any of your normal summons, including your spirits, into a rank 4 play. 3 Aratama, really good card. Every time it hits the field, it searches another spirit. This maintains your hand advantage. The last of the spirit combo is Nikitama. Basically, when this thing hits the field, you get an extra inherent normal summon. So even if this gets hit by like Fiendish Chain or Breakthrough Skill, you still get your normal. Don't let anyone tell you can't. So basically, you get you basically normal him, and special summon this thing. You've got 3 on the field. You can overlay with Nikitama and Kagetokage. You get the search with Aratama, and then when you detach the Nikitama, because you control another spirit, Nikitama's second effect activates and you draw a card. Then to polish off the rank 4 engine, I'm playing a lot of monsters, is Summoner Monk. I might drop these. I kind of like them. Sometimes they're dead. I don't think I play enough spells, but they're fun. Next up we have Raigeki. It's a blowout. 3 ROTA because we run quite a few warriors. This basically just lets you pick and choose how you want to win. I'm not used to this. All my decks are always so rogue that they never even win. But anyway, 3 Upstart, 2 Mystical Space Typhoon. This gets your chain count up as well as deal with problematic back row. Speaking of chain count, chain summoning. Oh my god, this is the glue of the deck. This might go to 3, but it's always cloggy at 3, so I don't know. But with like, I love, Fiendish Chain, Book of Moon, all the spirits, you can get this thing off pretty easily, and it basically lets you mush your Clownblade engine and your Spirit engine into one awesome, massive 4-5 rank 4 XE push for game. It's stupid. Book of Moon, because it's the best utility card in the game. It's also a quick play, so it kind of lets you play this a little better. And you know what? Once in a while, Book of Moon really gets you around some stupid crap. And basically, because we have room, I put a bottomless in here. It's been invaluable. I really like it. This could have been Torrential. This could have been Mirror Force. This could be really anything you want it to be. Breakthrough skill, this might come out. I kind of put it in here because it's something you can pitch with a Volval Chain that actually, once you ditch, if you have a Clown and blades in circulation and you've already got your Zephros used, you kind of run out of stuff, and you can technically pitch 4 things with Tool of Volval Chain, and believe me, you will almost always get these off both times because you just keep pumping advantage. I kind of like this. This might go to... No, I'm going to do it right now. This looks really cheesy. This looks terrible. I know, guys, but you know what? I'm making the executive decision. We're doing this. Where the hell is it? Fiendish Chain. There we go. We're going 3 Fiendish Chain. There you go. You guys saw it. We edited the deck right now. I think that my deck at work is even this. I don't think it was that great. But anyway, this is an older build. I had to, like, halfway through all my replays, I realized I wasn't playing this. Anyway, basically, yeah. So, there you go. That's the main deck. 3 Fiendish Chain. This thing's legit. With Zephros, oh my god, is this thing stupid. Now I understand what Trevor is like. Alright, the extra deck can be any rank 4 toolbox you want. Just you need 2 Volval Chain. If you told me you wanted to run 3 in this deck, I wouldn't scold you. Like, oh my god, can you make this thing every turn? And it's almost always the best play to make. And because you'll have 2 Volval Chain turn 1, F0 is awesome. But anyway, let's go down the list. C101, basically we're playing Ptolemaeus. So rank 5s are totally in our power. So we got Pleiades and C101. C101 is stupidly broken. I don't know why more people don't use it, maybe because it's hard to make, but basically it's 101, but it's a free absorb. And when he comes back, as long as he's in the graveyard, he will spawn himself back to the field, and you'll get some health back, which kind of will counteract all the trick clowns that keep sucking life out of you. Pleiades, because he's awesome, and we can make it. Ouroboros, because we can make this no problem, and this card is so good. It's still super good. Not as good with the Star Seraphs, because you get the staff pop as well as his own hand pop. But even still, sometimes he's 2750. That's still pretty big, and bouncing a card or popping one on the field, it's really, really nice. Or a hand, rather. Rebellion Dragon. I make this more than I probably should. I love me a Dark Rebellion Dragon. He's a 25k beat stick, and sometimes you can make him a massive beat stick with his effect. He gets over a lot of stuff too. Ragna Zero. This is a great combo. Because we can make so many... Oh my god, this is so dumb. Because we can make so many rank 4s, I can be like, alright, Rebellion Dragon, okay, absorb your attack. Alright, 101 with my next Xe, pop your guy, draw a card. It's stupid. These guys are like the best of friends. I gotta do this combo more often. I forget I even can do it. I've done it. I think I do it in one of the replays. But yeah, this thing's awesome. Next up, King of the Pharaoh Imps. Again, I make this more than you think. Sometimes if I don't have a good play, like my opponent doesn't know what to do, so they like, I don't know, set some back row, did something, I'll just make this, because I can... Kagetokage is never a bad card to have in your hand. It turned like even the deadest of Summer Monks into an actual rank 4 play. So yeah, he's really good. And 2300 is actually surprisingly powerful. He gets me out of some jams. Like, he's a really nice card. I missed playing Spirits because of this card. 101. Basically, the only reason I want to run 101 and Castel was because, well, if I use 101, he goes to the graveyard for some reason, and then I play this thing, even though I didn't actually rank up to it, all this says is he has to be in the graveyard. That's all that matters. So there's some combo there. And then Castle, because he's probably one of the best rank 4s in the game. Evil Swarm Exciton Knight, because it's a light. I almost can never use it because I have so much stupid advantage, but it's a light. Sometimes if I know my opponent's got something stupid face down, they're just gonna like Fiendish Chain this thing. I don't care. I'll make it so I can use BLS. And I do it more often than you would expect. 2 Volval Chain. If you made this 3, I wouldn't kill you. Volval Chain. Boy, is this card legit in this deck. Emerald, because I don't have enough advantage. I maintain probably a 5-card hand the entire duel, but every once in a while I want a 6-card hand, and to get my my stuff back in my deck, because every once in a while, like, you have to make castle, and you have to detach this and this, and if you detach them at the same time, it doesn't work. So that's kind of unfortunate. So sometimes you can, like, alright, my next play I'll make Emerald and put one of these two guys back in the deck, so I can kind of keep maybe a Levavel Chain back in the extra deck, so that you can kind of keep stuff going. He's really clutch in the grind game. Cowboy for game, Total Miles, so you can make these two guys, and you can make him no problem. And then F-Zero Captain Falcon. This guy Falcon punches everything. Sometimes you have two, well, not sometimes, most of the time you have two Levavel Chain on board and they're both done. Or you know they're not going to live to use their effects next turn, so you just make this thing. This thing's really hard to kill. It can't be killed by battle, and if it gets tried to kill by card effect, you can just detach and save its life. And you take no battle damage, and when it attacks something, you can just, like, just for the battle phase, Goyo Guardian stuff. It's really, really nice. Sometimes you just get around weird stuff, or you just wing at them with their own monster for game. This card is clutch in this, and you can make it stupidly easy. And then this side deck is complete Bork. It's bogus. This isn't updated. But yeah, let's get to some duels. Alright, this is against, I called it zombies, I think, but that's, like, not what it is. Here I gotta chain something off already. Whee! Do a bunch of damage. Levavel Chain. Getting my Zephros set up. Dark Refer. Ditch 2. That was unfortunate, but I don't really care. Yay! And he quits. Here's triple Ds! Personally, I think triple Ds are too big. That's too much boot. That's too much boot. And you know what? This is too much plus. Whee! I took a swing at it. I was like, whatever. I have Fiendish Chain and Bottomless. There's nothing he's going to be able to do next turn. So, he does nothing. I'm like, okay. Let's go off. Whee! Spirits! I love spirits. This is why I even keep them in the deck. Levavel Chain. Look at this. Draw a card and summon one. Yes. So good. Too much. Pitch Zephros. Make this thing. Now, I didn't realize that he would lose. I thought he would keep all the material. So that was unfortunate that I lost. I think I put a Clown Blade in, or put Trick Clown in here, which kind of stuck, but whatever. Who cares? I got so much card advantage at this point. I take this thing, do some damage. 2 Fish Chains. He plays this thing, whatever. I'm like, yay! No. He draw some cards or whatever. I don't give a rat's ass. So I hit this thing, he activates it, puts a couple cards back, gets some cards. I'm like, whatever. Let's bounce that. Get that Fiendish Chain live again. Start searching. Grab his attack. Attack into it. He activates it. I don't really know what it does. I don't really care. I'm like, whatever. Just give it to me. And then I steal it. And and I couldn't quite win. So I'm like, you know what? Let's game him with Cowboy. That'll be funny. All right, levels. I will go out on a limb here and say that this deck is probably not meta, but I do some fun shenanigans, so it's kind of worth looking at. Do 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 do. I just keep making crap. Do 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 do. The MST's my MST. That was pretty lame. I was like, damn it. No. I almost got scared. That should probably normal summon. Here we go. Oh yeah, pop it after the Dark Rebellion. Woot! Draw more cards. I'm like, oh, I can't quite win this turn. Whatever. So he Raigekis me. That's pretty lame. But who cares? Clown Bait is so stupidly recursive. I can make another rank 4. So he goes to attack. I don't really care. I got one monster on board. And I'm like, oh my god, how do I want to win? I got too many cards. So I just start fucking about. Like, there's really no reason to do any of this. And he quits. I could have kept going. Super Heavy Samurai! Want to see me waste a Fiendish Chain? right here. He summoned something that contributed itself for cost. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. Whatever. He would have stolen it anyway, I think. Aw, oh, darn, Big Benkai. With this thing stuck to it, that's actually kind of a problem. Like, whatever. I knew he was going to do that. I didn't really care. I want him to waste this, my own Fiendish Chain. Plus, I need a light in the graveyard. So I can do this. Get out of here. Oh yeah. This is borked. Watch this. Whee! Ah, bounce Aratama. Get him back. Play him again. Oh yeah, get someone else. Bounce that stupid back row thing. Yes! Let's do some more shenanigans. Draw a card off of Nikitama. Because this card is freaking broken. Put Big Benkai at the back of the deck. Make Emerald, because I want to draw more cards. Oh yeah, I got that Raigeki I didn't even need. Woot. At this point, I don't think there's anything he can do. He plays this their Susan Wano thing. This thing's pretty cool. He gets my Fiendish Chain back, which is actually pretty awesome. And he plays this. This is I remember that this sucked. This protects it from destruction, so Raigeki can't kill it, and I have no way of getting rid of it because he's just gonna Fiendish Chain my next thing. So I'm like, all right, I just need to draw cards. Hopefully I'll get something. So I'm like, all right, so just draw cards, Dave. Just keep drawing cards. Don't even worry about it. All right, draw more cards. Draw more cards. Oh, I'm his T. Yes! Raigeki! Woot! Who gives a rat's ass? I can summon too much crap. Alright, this last one is against S-Knights. I just took my UAs to the locals, and I went 3-1, and my loss was against S-Knights. So I'm a little salty. This was kind of nice to come home and just beat these guys up. Yeah, I didn't expect this thing. Skybridge? Whatever. Get rid of that Deneb. Get that out of here. He can't do nothing. I'm like, alright, let's do some stuff here. Get some person damage, search the card, do some damage, set, go, alright, I gotta do Clown Blade stuff. I almost forgot. Mind you, I started the turn with like 2 cards in my hand. Oh, and I use him to bounce the Fiendish Chain. Woot! Altair. No. Trying to block it. Nope. Skybridge. There we go. Book of Moon. I don't know why he doesn't... Oh, this is an alpha. I don't know what this is. Whatever, who cares? Woot! Just do stuff. Just do stuff. I couldn't even fully Clown Blade because I was like... I didn't know what this was, so I just figured I would use Ptolemaeus and... Pleiades just to bounce that stupid thing. And I'm like, alright, whatever, top deck BLS for next turn. Swing at him for a boatload of damage. This is where I would have liked to have F-Zero, but I forgot to put him in the deck at this point. And then he quits. Because, nothing that ain't helping him. Alright guys, that was the deck. I can't wait to keep testing it and maybe tweaking a little bit. And then when finally Trick Clown comes out, hopefully it doesn't get reprinted as a secret rare. Because every time we hype a card that's like a common, Konami makes it a secret rare. It's obnoxious. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe to the video. Please tell me what you think about it. I'm really in the mood on this one for some suggestions because I think there's something in this deck. This deck is super consistent and it maintains so much advantage. Let me know, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and remember, if you don't troll the meta, who will? See you guys next time.